Do you really think the industry will ask you to find the third highest salary? Think again. While boot camps and tutorials teach the basic version, real companies have taken this question to a whole new level. They want you to return null if there are fewer than 3 distinct salaries in the department. Here we have the data. As you can see, in department 10, we have 3 people. Among them, Charlie is the one earning the third highest salary. Similarly, in department 20, we again have 3 people and Frank is earning the third highest salary. But in department 30, we only have 2 people, which means there is no third highest salary. If we write a query to find the third highest salary on this data, the result set will contain only 2 entries, one for department 10 and one for department 20. Since department 30 does not have a third highest salary, it will not be part of the result set. But to get through the interview, we need department 30 as well. Since it does not have a third highest salary, it should show null there. This single twist separates the candidate who memorize solutions from those who truly understand SQL. Most developers panic when they see this curveball. But not you. Stick around because in the next 3 minutes, you will master a technique that separates junior developer from the senior ones. Here is today's challenge. We have an employee table and we need to find the third highest salary in each department. But there is a catch. If a department has fewer than 3 distinct salaries, we need to return null. Instead of throwing an error or returning incorrect data, this is actually a real-world scenario you will face in data analysis. Maybe you are building executive dashboard, doing compensation analysis, or creating ranking reports. The business doesn't want to see misleading numbers when there isn't enough data. Let me show you the exact SQL that handles this perfectly. Let's dive in. We are grabbing the department and salary columns because we need both for our ranking logic. This is our ranking function. But why dense rank and not just rank? Here is the critical difference. If 2 employees earn $100, dense rank gives them both rank 1 and the next salary gets rank 2. Regular rank would skip rank 2 and jump to rank 3. Since we want the third distinct salary value, dense rank is perfect. This is the magic that makes it work per department. Instead of ranking all salaries across the entire company, we are creating separate ranking windows for each department. Department 1 gets its own ranking, Department 2 gets its own ranking, and so on. We are sorting from highest to lowest salary within each department partition. So rank 1 equals to highest salary, rank 2 equals to second highest, and rank 3 equals to third highest. We are aliasing this calculated rank as RNK, so we can reference it in the outer query. Before I move ahead, if you want to master techniques like this and become the go-to SQL expert on your team, grab my book Mastering SQL Window Functions. Link in the description. It's packed with real-world examples and interview questions just like this one. Now let's move ahead. Now for the outer query that handles our null requirements. We are treating our inner query as a temporary table called T. This gives us department underscore ID, salary, and RNK for every employee. We are grouping all the ranked result back together by department. This collapses all employees from department 1 into one row, all from department 2 into another row. Here is the conditional logic for each row. If the rank equals 3, returns the salary. If the rank is anything else, return null. This is the brilliant part. Max ignores null values. So if a department has employees with rank 1, 2 and 3, Max will return the salary from rank 3. But if a department only has rank 1 and 2, all the case statements return null. And max of all nulls is null. Exactly what we wanted. our final column name. And that's how you elegantly solve the third highest salary problem. This pattern works for any nth highest value. Just change the 3 to whatever rank you need. If this helped you level up your SQL skills, smash the like button and subscribe for more advanced SQL techniques. And seriously, if you want to become the SQL expert everyone comes to for help, check out Mastering SQL Window Functions in the description. It's full of jam like this. Also, drop a comment below with your favorite window function trick. And I will see you in the next video where we will tackle ranking with ties using different strategies. Thanks for watching. This is Manish from rebellionwriter.com.